Did you know that cereal played an important role in the development of Airbnb? We'll tell you about that, but let's start with how the Airbnb came to be. So in 2007, future billionaire Brian Chesky and his two friends and roommates rented out an air mattress on the living room floor to pay their rent. That's why the company's original name was Airbed and Breakfast. They made their first 30Ks to grow the company from selling Obama O and Captain McCain. They assembled 1,000 boxes from scratch, glued labels with political imagery on them with a hot glue gun, and stuffed them with cereal. It was like origami in my apartment, Chesky told the crowd at the supermarket where they physically sold the boxes. Initially, when the boxes didn't sell much, the founders decided to create a little PR hype around them, and eventually the media picked up the story. The Obama boxes sold out within days. Some people even started reselling the limited edition boxes on eBay at an inflated price. The cereal hustle also helped the Airbnb founders land a deal with Silicon Valley startup accelerator Y Combinator. Their pitch to get accepted into the program didn't impress Y Combinator's co-founder Paul Graham much, but the cereal story managed to seal the deal instead. During the pitch, the Airbnb team reportedly whipped out the cereal boxes, and when Brian Chesky narrated the story of the cereal boxes to Graham, he was so impressed with the whatever-it-takes approach of the founders that he ended up funding them with a $20,000 seed fund in exchange for a 6% stake in the company. The founders then discovered that the main problem is that the photos of most of the ads are not very good. They buy a camera and go door to door to take better pictures of the ads. Nowadays, when you think of Airbnb, you probably think of an apartment, or maybe a single room within an apartment. But some of the more unique listings include tree houses, igloos, furnished caves, lighthouses, yachts, castles, and even private islands. You probably noticed that Airbnb's signature A logo is an upside-down heart, but did you realize that the loop is the exact same shape as a map pin? In 2014, Airbnb redesigned its visual identity and created a new logo consisting of an abstract symbol and a word mark to its left. So, the logo is now a combination of 4 different icons: people, places, love, and Airbnb. In the center of the letter A is a drop-shaped loop, which is a placepin symbol, and a person's head, showing a way to choose a place to stay. The basic shape of the badge also resembles an inverted heart, which symbolizes the company's attention and warmth to the customer. The company continued to utilize interesting marketing campaigns. Primarily, the company mainly fuses storytelling. However, they also stick to their positioning, and this is clearly seen in the Strangers Aren't Strange advertising campaign. The main message of this campaign was that strangers aren't really that strange.
If you ever hear that thunder, put your eye to the sky, boy, and wonder. Maybe there's a kingdom above the weather. Oh, and whether you're gonna get on in is up to him. Carry onward like some songbird, beautiful stranger.
With new technologies, the company is also not lagging behind. Last month, for example, Airbnb deployed AI to crack down on parties over Halloween. This anti-party defense system, created by Airbnb's artificial intelligence, was in effect across North America. So the Airbnb is an example of how a small idea started something big to bring people together. It's also an illustration of how to keep up with competitors and find original approaches.